everyone, today I'm going to be doing my everyday winter makeup routine. So first of all, I'm starting off with the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24 Hour Gel Cream Eyeshadow in Creme de Rose. This is the Creamy Mattes collection. And I am priming my eyelids. This is actually a very good primer. I do actually need to get a new one, actually thinking about it. So, sorry if you can hear the sound of the... I'm just looking at it at the moment, so sorry about that. Anyway, moving on, I am then going in with a kind of neutral bone colour, sparkly pink shade from the MAC Warm Neutral palette, and this is Vanilla Extracts. This is a vanilla colour then. So I am using this with a touch of Brulee. It might not be that, but it might be called Hay, which is kind of more of a kind of darkish pink, flesh tone pink colour. So I'm using this all over my eyelids and just kind of a rainbow shape, just up to my eyelids, my crease, and then I'm going in with another crease colour, and I'm going to be using a Saddle for that. Saddle is a kind of a warm tone brown. It's very nice and one of my favourites in the palette. So I'm taking a bit on a brush, and then with the brush I'm kind of starting from the edge and then blending it to the middle of my crease, and then kind of just working my way towards the inner corner of my eye. I don't want to apply too much all at once because then it's a bit harder to blend out. But I really wanted to go for a warm look because I feel like winter you kind of go for warmer looks, and so I decided I'd go for that. It's one of my makeup for my everyday makeup routine, and I am adding more of vanilla extract over just kind of where I applied it before, just because I don't want it to be lost and blended away with Saddle, because I do want it to be kind of more like a cut crease but not quite a cut crease because I don't really know how to do them. So I just want it to be enough so that there's some kind of just kind of a difference between the vanilla extract and Saddle, so they're not totally blended. There's kind of more of a harsh kind of look going, a harsh line, I don't know the word for this. I've forgotten the word, and I don't really want to do a voiceover and try and explain to you guys what this word I'm thinking of, which would make my sentence make more sense. So I'm just going to move on. And then I'm using a little bit of Saddle on the outer half of my eyelids, and I will apply a little bit of the eyeshadow on the outer half of my eyelids and blending it into my crease. I am going to use a little bit of Amber Lights just to bring some colour to my eye, just because of the colour is more warm neutral. And also I'm going to be using a little bit of Dark Brew and just on the outer half of my eyelid as well. And I will be going back in again with vanilla extracts as well, just to make sure that there's more, that it's kind of standing out against the warmer toned eyeshadows that I've applied on the outer half, just because I want that to be the main focus of this look. And then I'm just blending a little bit again, and it's kind of a more natural look, but that's what I'm aiming for. So then I'm moving on to apply, applying another colour. Yep. I am using now Amber Lights. I think it probably is Amber Lights. If it isn't, it's Butter Fudge. But I am just kind of creating this look where it's easy to do and it's kind of more natural. So it's just kind of a really nice colour. And yes, this is my first video in 2 weeks. I'm sorry about that, guys. And I'm going in with the first brush that I got from the first brush that you get in the first palette. Because this is kind of more of a stiffer brush, and it's just kind of, I just apply a little bit of Saddle in the inner half just to kind of make it a little bit more neater. You can, if you like, to go in with a kind of... Then I'm adding a little bit of gold and a darker colour. Usually it'd probably be Dark Brew, and yeah. So I'm just adding that to the outer half and also blending it into the crease. Then I'm going to be moving on to just applying a little bit more of Vanilla Extract. This is actually one of my favourite eyeshadows, just because I like either highlighting my inner corner with it or just applying it on my my eyelid. Brain, work properly please. So my eyelid, and then I'm just adding a little, I'm using this kind of dense brush, which is from the Urban Decay Naked One palette, and I'm just kind of applying a little bit more saddle into the inner half of my eyelid. And then using saddle again, I'm applying this on the lower lash line and just kind of applying it all the way up into the outer half of my eyelid, and I'm just kind of blending it in and basically lining my lower lash line with saddle. And again, I'm doing this to the other eyelid, just kind of other eyelid. Why do I keep saying eyelid? When I wanted to stop saying eyelid, I wanted to say eyelid. I couldn't say it. And now when I don't want to, I can't stop saying it. Oh. My lower lash line, I'm lining my lower lash line with the with saddle, and then I'm gonna move on to eyeliner. First of all, using a makeup wipe, I'm wiping away any excess eyeshadow and any fallout underneath my eyes and oddly down the side of my nose, which is a very odd place to get it, but you know, fallout. So then I'm just applying a little bit more of a darker eyeshadow. Again, it is most likely dark blue because it's not Dancing in the Dark, because that is quite a very dark eyeshadow. And then again, I'm applying more Vanilla Extract to make sure that all the eyeshadows are pigmented and not blended away too much. Then going in with an eyeliner. This eyeliner is from Barry M. This is the Eye Define eyeliner. I'm just again wiping away any fallout underneath my eyes, and then I'm going in, and then I'm definitely using eyeliner. Probably one of my favourite eyeliners. I've always used it. I do like the Revlon one, but the Revlon one's quite expensive. When I just want to pick up an eyeliner, I just go in and use it. It's just really nice. It's the Eye Define, so it's a new one, I think. So I'm just using it on it's a felt one. I think it's like a felt tip one. I'm not sure what you would call this one, but it's just a liquid eyeliner. And I am drawing a thin line on my top lash line. This is a very nice eyeliner. It's really pigmented, and yeah. So again, I'm just drawing. I usually draw a thin line on my top lash line just to create some volume to my lashes. That's really all I do because I can't actually do a winged eyeliner. I try and do it once in a while, but I would never dare to do it on camera because I find it really difficult to do. When I get it, but most of the time I don't, so I don't bother. So I personally just can't be bothered to do it, just because of how bad it is of me to put it on. I literally can't do it at all. So I'm just applying this on my top lash line, on my other eye, and then I'll be finished and moving on to mascara. I'm actually using two different mascaras. I'm using a MAC mascara, which I can't remember the name of it, and the Scandalized Reloaded Volume Express mascara from Rimmel London. I'm applying the MAC one on first to my top and bottom lashes, and then I'm going in with the Rimmel London one. I do like this one. It is actually one of my favourites, I have to say, but I ran out of it, bought 3 mascaras and then lost them. So I used this one for a while, and then I found one of them, and now I've still lost 2, and I can't find them. So yeah, I'm going perfect with that. It's going well with that, is what I meant. And then I'm just, after I've applied the mascara to my top and bottom lashes, I'm probably going to go in and do my eyebrows. So yes, I'm just applying mascara to my lashes. So after I have applied the mascara to my lashes, I am then going to move on to applying I'm going to fill in my brows is what I'm going to be doing next, I think. So I use Cork from the Amber x9 palette. Perfect shade for my eyebrows. You can get this eyeshadow in a single eyeshadow as well, which I do like. Then I'm going in So I do like doing this. This is probably one of my favourite mascaras, eyeshadows to fill in my eyebrows. I think that's what I'm doing next. Obviously I've got to watch the clip while I'm doing this because, as I said, I am using... Oh, no, guys, I am not doing that. I am priming my face. So I've just been rambling on about Mr. filling in my eyebrows, but actually I'm not doing that. I'm doing my face makeup first. Sorry, guys. So I am going in and using the MAC Prep and Prime tester. This is really nice, and I do like this product, although I do find that it can dry on your skin if you apply it a bit too thickly, and it can kind of make your skin look like it's dry skin, when actually in fact it's just the primer. But if you just apply a thin layer of it, it does the job. It keeps your foundation or concealer on all day, your bronzer, your blush, whatever, it keeps it there all day long. It's perfect. Even you can even use it on your eyes and it doesn't make your eyes sting, and it keeps it there all day long. So it's just kind of an all-round great primer. Then I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match foundation in Ivory. I love the True Match foundations because I can just find my shade really easily. I don't have to try out any shades. I know what it is. It's Ivory. That's it. I'm not going to try any other shades. Although I do like the Urban Decay one, but for a drugstore one or a high street one, I find that's the only one that works for me. The other ones are a tiny bit too dark for me, but yeah, so I only have one high-end favourite and one drugstore favourite. Literally, that's all it is. So in Circular Motions, I am blending out the foundation, and yeah, so I really like this foundation. As I said before, it is a matte foundation and a medium coverage. I will be doing like a foundation routine in the summer. I always do a foundation routine in the summer because it's kind of warm, and I can show you how I just kind of how I keep my foundation on. Winter doesn't really do anything for me, so I don't have any troubles during the winter time, so I can show you perfectly. So then I'm just blending out the foundation underneath my eyes. I think because this was like 2 weeks ago when I did this video, I didn't have any I don't think I had any concealer at that time. I'm not sure because, as I said, I've been babbling on about my eyebrows and turns out I was priming my face, so could be wrong. No, maybe not. So then I'm using a lipstick. Sometimes when you can use lipsticks like a cream blush, and I was just using this kind of blush, which was lipstick, which was like the MAC. I think it was a MAC Tribal Collection blush. Blush lipstick, and it just had a little bit of another lipstick on it because it's too pale for my actual lips. So I use it to mix colours. So if I want a paler colour of one lipstick, I use that, which creates a perfect pink or a pale pink or a reddish pale red or a pale orange colour, depending on what I'm making a more pastel colour. So it just had a little bit of leftover lipstick from another lipstick I was using, which was probably most likely Lady Danger or Chili, one of my red lipsticks. And then I'll probably go in with another lipstick just to create a little bit more of a impact, more of a blush look is what I mean. Basically what happened is I lost both of my blushes, so my MAC Love Cow blush and my Havana blush. I lost both of them, which is not very good. Then I'm applying a little bit of lip gloss, just because I just wanted to wear lip gloss today. Which was, I don't always wear lip gloss. Well, actually, I only have 3 lip glosses. I don't actually have more than one lip gloss. More than 3 lip glosses. I'm more of a lipstick person, but then personally, I don't even like lipstick. So, well, I do like lipstick, but it just has to be a more neutral, natural colour. So I don't really have so I don't really like lipsticks really. I said that, so yeah, moving on. I am bronzing up my face using the Charlotte Tilbury Film Style Sculpt and Glow. I actually just run out of this. I dropped it and now I have none left. Well, I do, but it's all cracked and stuff, and it's like powdery and I don't have much left of it anyway, so I actually need to buy a new bronzer. So if you have any favourite bronzers, please let me know what they are, and highlighters. So comment down below your favourite bronzers and highlighters so that I can buy them, because I don't have a highlighter or a bronzer. I use an eyeshadow. I'm using Hey from the MAC Warm Neutral palette, and I'm applying this. I'm using this as a highlighter, so I'm applying this on my Cupid's bow, my nose, and my cheeks, just to kind of create a highlight. As I said before, I don't actually have a highlighter, so I just use this to highlight my cheekbones, and it does the job. I don't mind, to be honest. It saves me money. I don't have to. Oh no, and there I don't have to buy a new highlighter. Then I'm going in with the Laura Mercier palette, which I've forgotten the name of it actually. I've just run out, and it's like a purpley pink eyeshadow, which I'm using on my cheekbones to kind of create a more vivid look. And then I'm just applying a more vivid highlight. And then I'm going in with a little bit more bronzer just to create more of a balanced look. And then I don't know what I'm doing next. Oh yeah, and now I'm filling in my eyebrows. I'm using the MAC Cork eyeshadow from the Amber Times 9 palette, and I'm just filling in my eyebrows, just because this helps balance out the eye makeup. Also because I have glasses, it just kind of helps bring the whole look together. So this is the finished makeup look. I will see you next time for a London diary. So thank you for watching. Bye.